Hi everyone, in this video we're going to take a sneak peek look at two upcoming palettes from Urban Decay. These are two of their On the Run mini palettes that will be releasing on October 25th. So they are launching tomorrow and you can get a sneak peek in this video in terms of how they swatch, what the colors look like, and my first impressions on what the formula is like for each of the palettes. So if these are something that might interest you, then make sure you stay tuned. Also make sure you're subscribed to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button. This will also be a giveaway video, so there will be two independent winners, one of each palette. So if you would like a chance to win one of these palettes, make sure you stay to the end of the video to see what the rules are. Follow Allura Beauty on Instagram, the handle is here in the video. And of course, if you didn't see the last and latest video, that was for a full swatch look into Fenty Beauty's Holiday 2019 collection, which I really liked. So if you were interested in getting any of those things for the holiday season, make sure you go check out the video. I'll link it in the upper right hand corner for you to view if you haven't already. All right, let's get swatching the two upcoming On the Run mini palettes releasing from Urban Decay on October 25th. So you will be able to purchase these through Sephora. I'll put a link in the description box below to where you can find them once they are released. And of course, if you're doing online shopping, make sure you go sign up for Ebates or any sort of equivalent online cashback program so that when you do online shopping, you at least get some of the money that you spend back. So the October 25th launch date will be exclusively for Sephora. So it's launching first through Sephora, and then it sounds like subsequently it will release at other retailers that carry Urban Decay. As you can see, like the other On the Run mini palettes, these are very travel friendly and miniature sized, and they're also very affordable. They retail for $20 each, and each contain 8 eyeshadows. So let's first look at the G Train miniature palette. The description says, hop on the G train and head downtown with a mix of deep emeralds and shimmering nightlife hues. So here is what the palette on the outside looks like. You can see the sizing here fits very easily in your hand. And for each of the palettes, you get 8 shades at 0.8 grams each. It is made of kind of very sturdy cardboard. They close with a magnetic closure, open up with a good sized mirror inside. Here are the shades up close that we will be swatching. As always, I will swatch these left to right with an eyeshadow brush and over a layer of eyeshadow primer. So the first shade we're swatching is Breakdown. This is a shade with a very subtle sheen and shimmer. It's like a cream shade. Shade 2 is City Kitty. And this is a shimmering shade. This is an extremely pale gold. Third is Tracks. This is another metallic shade. Metallic coppery bronze. Shade 4, Night Trip. And this is a metallic, beautiful forest green. Shade 5 is Subway. And this is a matte, warm-toned brown with a tint of like a yellow-orange undertone. Shade 6 is Jolt. And this is a metallic olive gold. Shade 7 is Tunnel. And this is a matte, medium to deep, another very warm-toned, almost bricky brown. And shade 8 is G-Train, which is a matte medium green. All right, there are the 8 shades from the G-Train palette. All of these shades went on really nicely and smoothly. They all have very good color. I would say that the second shade is a little bit, not flaky, but kind of, I don't know if powdery is the word. It doesn't adhere smoothly to the skin quite as much as the other metallics, but it'll probably be kind of hard to notice that on the lids. This deeper matte shade didn't go on immediately as opaquely as the other matte shades, but you can see it builds pretty nicely. Here you go. This is what they look like up close. The second palette is called Highway Queen. The description says, hit the desert road with Highway Queen, which is loaded with coppery colored neutrals and sun-setting ambers. Once again, here is what the palette looks like and the size. It also opens up with magnetic closure and a mirror. Same layout, also with the names underneath each pan. And here are the shades we will be swatching up close. First up to swatch is the shade Coast. This is a matte, slightly yellow toned cream. Shade number 2 is Highway Queen. This is a matte pale peach. Shade number 3, Shag Van. This is another matte shade. It's a very orange toned brown. Not even sure it has more orange than it does brown tones, frankly. Shade number 5 is Backseat Babe. This is a metallic orange. Kind of bronzy orange. It's not like an orange juice orange. Shade 6 is Pullover. And this is a metallic coppery bronze. Shade 7 is Rest Stop. And this is a metallic pink with a gold sheen. It's very much like the shade from NARS Orgasm, but much more pigmented. And shade 8 is Roswell. And this shade is a slightly warm-toned metallic brown. All right, there are your 8 shades from the Highway Queen palette. First 3 shades were mattes, next 4 were metallics. All of these went on very nicely over the skin, built up to very opaque, smooth, buttery finishes. If you like warm tone shades, you will love this palette. So as you can see from the kind of mini tutorial and my using both of the palettes, I used a couple shades, a few shades from each of the palettes. It's very easy to create a look with these. I like that they are not only in size, travel friendly, but they made sure to put a balance of matte shades and metallic shades in each of the palettes. Each of them has 3 matte shades to balance out the remaining 5 metallic shades. The mattes blend and buff and layer easily, the metallics also. So these are just a pleasure to use, easy to take on the go as they are named. And as I mentioned, if you are someone who loves warm tones, then Highway Queen is definitely going to be the one for you. And of course, if you want some greens interspersed, then G-Train will be more for you. It's also quite warm toned, both of these palettes are. So there's your sneak peek at the upcoming Urban Decay palettes. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Tell me which palette you prefer of the 2, what you think of the color stories. I think the color stories are very cohesive in each of the palettes, so that's also a great thing. And of course, if you have any other thoughts, then make sure you leave those in the comments below too. In terms of the rules, this giveaway is open internationally. Just make sure you leave a comment to this video and like it. Make sure your comment is something other than just, I want to enter the giveaway. Make it something interesting or substantive. You obviously do need to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, so if you're chosen as the winner, you will be asked to show proof that you're a subscriber. And if you would like, please also go follow on Facebook and Twitter, but those aren't requirements. Oh, and last thing, in your comment, in addition to whatever you want to say, tell me which of the 2 shades or palettes you would prefer to win. I hope this video was helpful to you if you were interested in these upcoming palettes. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video. I'm so excited because it is going to be a look at Kaleidos Makeup's new highlighters that they've launched. They were kind enough to send them over for me to swatch and show you. So if you've never heard of Kaleidos Makeup, make sure you check out that video. It is my favorite new brand of 2019. So there's my plug for that. All right, thank you as always for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.